Welcome to Helsinki. Situated between Stockholm, Tallinn and St. Petersburg, it is the largest and the capital city of Finland. Down in the port, the buses are waiting, the tours are ready to go off, and there's a hop-on, hop-off bus if that's your choice. If you're not on a cruise ship and you're travelling around, these islands are all nicely linked together, and you can get the shuttle from Tallinn to Helsinki, as long as you don't mind about the colour of your boat. Tourist information is right by the ship.
It's 25 euros today. Also discount in the city centre.
This very attractive building looks like it should be a station. It's where the shuttle stops, but it's not. Let's go and see inside. The boat drifting away in the distance belongs to Demos Alana, the ice hockey player. Helsinki is made up of 310 islands, 62 miles of coastline, and for the 3 months of the summer when it's hot, they call it the Copacabana. How long is the tour?
An hour and a half.
And where do you go?
We go around the Eastern Helsinki Islands.
This is the market square, and you can smell the cherries and the strawberries and all the fresh produce. The strawberries and the peas are grown locally, but everything else is brought in from Spain, but it looks incredibly fresh. Fresh caught fish. When I think of Helsinki, the beautiful scene behind me is what I think of. That and the fresh fish we saw in the marketplace. There are pavement cafes all along here. It's a lovely way to spend a morning. This is a lover's bridge like in Paris, and they've got lots of padlocks with people's names on. Just like in London, they've got Boris bikes, although they're probably not called Boris. You register at hsl.fi/citybikes. Pick it up and put it down where you want to. There's also a great tram system. This is Ouspensky Cathedral. If you're on a tour, the coach will bring you right here. If you're walking, it's 32 steps up to this level. If you want to avoid the steps, there's a slope at the back of the church, which is great for wheelchair access. You can see how close the market is to Senate Square. And in Senate Square, you've got the chance to leave your Boris bike and have a look at the cathedral. The statue is of Alexander II, and it's standing in front of the iconic cathedral. The cathedral is an iconic landmark, and it was built during Russian rule as a tribute to Tsar Nicholas I. "47 steps to the top." Compared with the Russian churches, this one is minimalist to say the least, but it actually feels more atmospheric to me. They seem like museums. Helsinki is a lovely city where you can walk from museums to churches to the beach. The local tram line does a figure of 8, and if you get the number 3 and then change onto the number 2 line, you can go all the way around the city, and the place to get it is opposite the metro station. The station to my right is next to the bus garage, and then over my left shoulder is the Finnish National Theatre, that fairy tale building. I love the way on their tourist map they give equal importance to the Athenaeum Museum and the Aussie Bar and the Hard Rock Cafe and the Finnish Theatre, which I'm walking up to now. And just opposite the coach station is the Athenaeum, which is the art museum. This is surprising. In the middle of an ordinary residential area, there's a church cut out of the rocks, and it's often used for concerts because of its exceptional acoustics. The whole church is built inside a massive granite block, and the breathtaking copper roof shines and brightens the whole inside through 180 glasses between the dome and the floor. If you're looking for the Helsinki Art Museum, here it is. They put the art museum in a complex which includes the cinema, which is very clever because it encourages people to come and look at the art. At the end of the Esplanade is the theatre restaurant, and I'm strolling now through the park, and the trees seem to have put their dresses on. The polka dot dresses on the trees are an installation by the artist Yeo Kasama. This is a statue of Finnish folk, they're country singers. There's a lovely restaurant opposite the stage here. It's a Capelli, it's a cafe bar restaurant. They have some great statues here. This is our fourth stop, Tallinn in Estonia. The tower is 258 steps high, so if you're energetic, here I go. I don't know how far up I am, but I'm having a rest. Local hairdressers. Now we're in the town square. It's a great place to stop and have a snack. It caters for all tastes. There's an Indian restaurant behind me. There's old Estonian food, there's pizzerias. In fact, we've just been offered an elk sandwich. This man was obviously from the war.